Markets all back in the red after a very quick blip up into positive territory after the better than expected PMI, but the good times did not last. Well, Big Pharma has also had a big 10 years and not all good, from mega deals to new blockbuster drugs and safety recalls. Mike Huckman is our pharmaceuticals reporter, and he's talking a decade of biopharma this morning in 10 years in the making. Mike?
Good morning again, Mandy. And in Big Pharma, the recall of Vioxx and the repercussions from that were arguably the sector's seminal events of this decade. Biotechs, which have a big presence here at the NASDAQ, though, may be best remembered for sending two people to prison over trading in one of them. Of course, I'm talking about Martha Stewart and Sam Waxel. But ironically, the drug that company ended up eventually producing may have made a big difference.
The death rate from colon cancer fell about 20% over the last decade, and a new report says it could be cut in half over the next 10 years. The sharp decline is due in part to better screening, but also due to better drugs, two of which came to market in the new millennium and became almost instant blockbusters: Eli Lilly's Erbitux and Roche's Avastin.
Avastin, I believe, is the top-selling oncology drug.
As Chief Scientific Officer of biotech giant Genentech, now owned by Roche, Dr. Susan Desmond-Hellmann oversaw development of Avastin, the first cancer drug to work by cutting off the blood supply to tumors.
What I'm most proud of is that we changed the way people think about cancer.
In 2010, the Food and Drug Administration could approve the first ever therapeutic vaccine, Dendrion's Prevenge for prostate cancer, in what could be a year filled with firsts. The agency may also approve the first new drug in half a century for lupus, the first new prescription diet pill since the fall of fen-phen, the first once-a-week drug for diabetes, and the first new flu vaccine-making technology since the 1950s.
What is tremendous now is literally an explosion of biology. It should be a golden era.
Dr. Hellmann believes significant breakthroughs in Alzheimer's disease could be on the horizon. But Alzheimer's is already proven to be one of the toughest targets. Drugs available today only treat the symptoms. None slows or stops the disease from getting worse.
If there was a genuine breakthrough in Alzheimer's disease, we're talking about the kind of medicines that could be the biggest products in the world. So bigger than a Lipitor or an Avastin. So from a business perspective, this would be huge.
Promising experimental Alzheimer's drugs are a huge reason why Pfizer this year bought Wyeth, one of 16 major pharmaceutical companies to get swallowed up in the last decade. Over the next several years, the surviving firms will see $134 billion worth of brand-name drugs go generic, none bigger than Pfizer's Lipitor. The financial fallout is enormous, but the opportunity, the unmet medical need in Alzheimer's, cancer, heart disease, and diabetes is even bigger.
Drug development has been, is, probably always will be very risky business. Despite all of those promising products that I mentioned, the overwhelming majority of drugs that go into human testing never make it to market. But Merck's costly recall of Vioxx in this decade and the resulting increased regulatory scrutiny, not just over drug safety, but effectiveness as well, will make investing in this sector even riskier in the next decade. Mandy, Mark, back to you.
All right. Don't forget, we will have the full show, 10 years in the making. Thursday night, New Year's Eve, 8 Eastern Time. Spend New Year's Eve with CNBC.